everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and I've got some slight problems, but nothing that we haven't dealt with before due to stupid mistakes. Because this one's never actually worked, so that's always fun. Yeah, that's how you need to realize you've made a mistake. Anyway, it's going now, and that's what matters most. So, today we're going to be just making a bunch of stuff, really. Just getting stuff done. That's the plan. So we want to be making more acids. We want to also finish off my electrolyzers. And we'll see where we go from there. So, yeah, that's where we're at today. We should be seeing some oxygen come through here as well, which we can. Hopefully. Separate lines, that way it doesn't block other things. And we do need more pumps. So this happens sometimes, you just run out of pumps. Like they say, sometimes you just run out of pumps. So I like to make those by hand. I like artisanal pumps. It's very exclusive. The good news is if I follow the blue line of where the Spidertron's going, I can actually be led in the right direction. So thank you, Spidertron. Appreciated. He does a lot of good work for us. Now we should also, because we're getting cobalt, we should actually have some treadmills or some belts to use. We need to do some work on alien artifacts later as well for an interesting reason. But we'll get there when we get there. And we are indeed getting belts now. So the real reason I came here was more artisanal pumps. Obviously. So we need some of those, we need some of these as well. No. We need these ones, don't we? And what else do we need for pumps? Artisanal or otherwise. Aluminium? Aluminium. Done. So we'll start with a couple and then we'll just build them all. And yeah, resupplies are happening. Cool. We're going to go backwards and forwards from this electrolyzer until we really get it going, and then we should some serious shit happening, as they say. Always just help us to just walk along the rail line, it's just faster. We'll leave the spiders over there for the moment because they're probably resupplying with cobalt. And oh my goodness, a level 1 pump? Scandalous. That should be feeding this more oxygen. Should also be feeding this oxygen as well, so we'll feed them both. We still might need more oxygen actually. In fact, what we might do to try and get a little bit more oxygen through where it's needed. And then that should, yeah, immediately this just produces more, which is what you exactly want to see. We do also want to speed these up. And we may need to beacon these as well, but we will, you know, why wonder if we should beacon them, not just beacon them right now. Beacon, power. There we go, and that'll burn through that a lot faster. Nice. Okay, so apparently we're still having some problems with some ultimate belts, but they'll come through eventually. And as we get through that, we should be doing pretty well. We are going to need some electrolyzers. We've got some crap that we don't really need, but that's okay. That's honestly these days pretty normal. So I think we just need some ultimate belts. Oh, we need some things there. Mostly we just need some ultimate belts. Which should be being crafted now. Let's just double check that. What's going on with the ultimate belts? They are the green ones, and they should be near the top here somewhere. Got lots of purple belts, that's great. Where's my green ones? Yeah. Probably still need to create a lot of nitinol. Doesn't seem like it's creating much though, does it? Interesting. Nitinol processing is here. And we are lacking... Output is full. The output's full, why are we not getting this stuff? Oh my goodness. How long has that been facing the wrong direction? That's some absolute class A dumb shit right there. I couldn't even think of more words for how stupid that was. Oh well. It's alright. The important thing is that you can fix it. Yep, it's easily fixed. Very easily fixed. My wife's heckling me again. I really think she should just get on Discord and so she can heckle me live. That would be, I think people would be entertained by that. I know I would be. Okay, so probably need to speed these up a little bit. Hopefully more titanium will get through there. Nitinol is made, and that'll start making the ultimate belts. Heck yeah, ultimate belts. And then with ultimate belts, we will then be able to create, well, the electrolyzers should start running like I wanted. So, ultimate belts, please. We've got like 3 of them. Wonderful. We need more than 3 of them, though. But they're coming through now, and we are going to stymie a little bit, but then also speed it up, because that's the sort of operation I run. Just so we get a little bit more efficiency out of these things. But yeah, this is going to take a little while to get all those ultimate belts back up. How many am I even trying to craft? Like 1,000? 1,000 does seem like a good number. You know what's a better number than 1,000? That's right, 2,000. Okay, so that's going to take a little while to build up, so we're just going to let that happen. Meanwhile, it seems like we didn't really get many of these. Are they being crafted? They are. The cobalt's coming through. It is being made as fast as it can, and it is being consumed equally fast. Seems everything's going to that robot. That's cool. I'm not too fast. Alright then, so the next plan is I want to make a couple of changes to the gold. So while I don't have a facility to make the gold faster just yet, because it's mineral that I'm lacking, the problem is that the gold is actually being made, but it's slow. And maybe it's not being made just now, but it will be. So what I want to do is probably put some beacons in that are a little bit better. In fact, what you could do, not only do that, but also make these faster. That'll add more productivity just to slow it down even further. Why do I do this? In fact, if we move all of this just 1 up, it shouldn't be too much a problem. Let's move it 1 square up. No, that doesn't work. Okay, undo. Fine. So we do need to have speed modules, and unfortunately the only way to do that is with the big old beacons. Big beacons. And we may even put level 3s in there just to make sure that everything is doing its best. I prefer not to use level 3s, but sometimes you gotta. And a lot of gold is required at this time. And productivity would be preferential. And apparently this side is not doing quite as well. That's alright, it seems like it's doing okay. Alright, so by now I'm expecting some ultimates to have been built. Not enough still, actually. But hopefully with this gold change, we'll be producing more science. I would like to boost the science. I would love to get fast in light theory D. If I can get it by 50% in the next 2 hours, I'd be very, very happy with that. Exceedingly happy with that. I mean, if I could get it done, that'd be even better, but I think that might be asking too much. Okay, so by now I'm expecting to see hundreds of... Why is aluminium slow? Aluminium... I thought we had good control of aluminium. No, we probably don't because of sludge being reduced. That's alright. Excuse me. I muted so you couldn't actually hear me coughing, but excuse me regardless. Okay, so we've got how many ultimate belts? 5. Surely we've got more than 5 coming. Nope, 5 is the number that I've got. Okay, so what we might do, because that's not really manageable, is we're going to grab some purples and downgrade them just for a temporary moment. And these should be running at decent efficiency. Apparently the problem is not enough carbon dioxide, which is an interesting problem. We could deal with it by just doing something like this. And then putting the carbon dioxide in a place. Does the carbon dioxide connect to this? Through there. Interesting. So I'll add more carbon dioxide and that should make more plastic. It will of course consume more more chalk, but that's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, and I imagine we'll probably, once we get this connected, we'll have more oxygen, which will be able to make more acid, and everything will just sort of go in a hoop of good times. Hoop of good times is a place you want to be in, obviously. You don't want to be in a hoop of bad times. Speaking of hoop of bad times, where's my stuff? Okay, I think we're going to need to bring that over there. Okay, so we are going to temporarily make an upgrade thing. This is only going to be for a short time and then I'll be deleting it. From green to purple. Usually not what you'd ever choose to do. You don't downgrade, but I've got a downgrade here. Also, I forgot to get electrolyzers, so that's a mistake. That's alright. The very least things are probably going to be working a little bit better now. That should allow for more sludge coming through. Efficiency modules probably wouldn't go too badly either. Aluminium, out of aluminium. Okay, see, I was worried about that. So I'm going to ride this train to where it picks up the aluminium from, because I think we need to improve how much aluminium comes through here. Until we do that, we are going to... Man, this train's slow. Can we just upgrade the speed of this train as well while we're at it? Yawn! The slowest of trains. Look at it go. so what we're going to do is disconnect that train. And now I've got to try and remember how to do rolling stock. I actually need to check the rules, the manual for this. So I don't know where the keyboard controls are. Probably on the part that says controls. What do you reckon? Why am I doing this? How to connect trains. Is it under just trains? Probably not. That would be too useful. Train overview panels. Tools. This was a mistake. Like many things in life, this was a mistake. Okay, well, it's funny because we always press that button by mistake, but I actually don't know how to do it outside of that. Factorio connect train. Place things next to each other, yep. V. Oh no, G. V disconnects, okay. Great, rolling stock connected. That's going to go around, and meanwhile we need to grab more aluminium. Because this is a little sad, a little pathetic. And that's not the words I want to use to describe my trains. Obviously. Now we could just speed this up. Speeding this up would probably do a decent job. Don't really need those being... Those are productivity modules though. And then just chuck these in there. That should allow for more good time train stuff. Because we really don't want to keep running out of aluminium. That's not great. Now, as more aluminium is going to be coming through here, which is only good for us, do we need to worry about more aluminium? Maybe. I don't think so, not right now. Okay, so that's good. Now we need to get those electrolyzers, which we just brought the spiders up there. The two spider frames, they can go get my electrolyzers. Then we tell me there's not a... You know, I'm just going to check this. Is there actually a search function? My gosh, the game has a search function in the controls. Ah, look, I mean, that's good. Good game design. You need to have that. That's pretty funny. We are short a couple of things, but I don't think we're short anything here. Oh, aside from, of course, efficiency modules. Okay, so... There's no water in here. That's usually a bad sign. We don't have enough top-up valves. Yeah, you know what? I was wondering when that was... Is that really not saying it's a problem? It is. We've got 7 top-up valves short. Just that. Do you even carry top-up valves? No, you carry overflow valves. That's an interesting mistake to be making. What do we need? Basic circuit boards. Okay. Where do we find basic circuit boards in this bloody factory? Unfortunately, probably not anywhere near here. Not really the part of the base that's known for circuit boards. Usually I don't have a problem with these. I love how I got 2 non-return valves. Those are great. Glad I got those. We're just going to run with reckless abandon through my factory while not actually looking at anything. If I get hit by a train, it's my own fault. I don't know who else's fault it would be, but it would be entirely mine at this point. Okay. And here are my basic circuit boards, of which I'm going to make things out of. Specifically, top-up valves. We're just going to make lots of them. I don't even care anymore. The whole reason is... Oh, probably needs more oxygen as well. I'm seeing a lot of my places just not having enough oxygen. Meanwhile, I'm sure I'm probably burning it off in like a bunch of flare stacks. That's alright. And here we're probably burning oxygen to other fun reasons, other nefarious purposes. Okay. That should turn all of this on. Got a couple more to go. One more to go. Just gonna stand here awkwardly for a moment, just going, yep, any moment now. And we're gonna make sure we've got top-up valves as well, which we do. Awesome! So those are gonna go. We should be making lots more slag, but probably not a lot more other stuff because we still need more oxygen and down here we're about to supply. Of course, the other problem is that, yeah, I think that's wonderful. I am currently trying to supply here, so if you could just be real lovely and just give me my catalysts, that would be great. But right now everything's actually peaked because nothing's actually needed right now. That makes sense. Oh really? I didn't know bottleneck light was such a thing. What does it do? Exactly the same thing? What does it change is probably the better question. Yeah, I'm not too worried about UPS. It's 50 is pretty decent. Usually what I like to be sitting at, I believe. Probably don't need that much silver. Okay, and that's going to start firing off all of this. But you know what, we can make it even better by just I'm not gonna have the resources for this. I'm gonna try anyway. There we go, it helped a little bit maybe. And that more acid should be coming through here, should have plenty of oxygen now. Really just get through all of this stuff. Ah, okay, well I probably don't really need to do that anyway, so that's probably useful. I mean, how often do you see me wanting to disable and enable the overlay live? Yeah, I will check it out. Thank you. I'll give it a go. Now, this should be seeing more slag slurry coming through. That's certainly the hope. And that slag slurry comes down here, and we should be seeing more than 200. We've seen about 1,000. That's an improvement. And if we push it through a little bit faster, we might even get a bit more. But really the problem here is not enough acid coming through. That's alright, we'll get that coming. New production chains, or am I growing existing chains? Mostly I'm growing existing chains at this point. The only one that I'm really making bigger is mineral sludge, because I just need more mineral sludge, which is, I don't believe, an uncommon phrase in this mod. I don't really put things through. I don't make that many things manually, do I? I mean, a lot of it is copied. Maybe I do. That's just how I play, I guess. I mean, yeah, I could automate this, but I just feel like I do it faster. I do it more consistently. Probably why it takes me so long, right? Ah, really? Ran out right at the end. I mean, obviously I should probably be putting things on the spiders and making them do the work. But nah. I mean, on hindsight, that would probably actually be a far better idea, but that's alright. Okay, landfill is faster manually. Well, that's good to know. At least I'm doing one thing faster. Okay. Oh yeah, I want to change my alien artifacts because I think we need more. Oh, you know what? I don't need that anymore. That was just a one-off thing. Hmm. Fair enough. Okay, just another one of those. I'm pretty sure we do not have near the resources to actually complete this one at this point, but that's okay. Important thing is that it tries. And I respect the attempts. I mean, these and filters are the main thing, although the filters I'm pretty sure don't have enough purified water to actually do the job properly. So, I guess I sort of let myself down on that one. Do we have any more electrolyzers? No, we're fresh out of electrolyzers. Would like to grab 5 of those. Oh, actually no, we'd want 10 of those, wouldn't we? Just grab as many as you can, see what happens. You know, be the creator of your own destiny, as they say. Okay, well they're making the waters, that's all good. Get a couple of steel boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is not going to have enough, so I almost wonder if just let it languish for a while. Rather than have it be insufficient electrodes, just don't do it. Don't even try. Slag slurry is maxed out. That's terrifying. It shouldn't be a problem. Pumping 1,300 and constantly. That should be filling up these trains faster as well then. But I don't know if that's actually the answer. Maybe once it fills up that one, it'll get to the second one. Who knows? What we might want to do is maybe even a second line. Ooh! Second line of this. What if we pump here? Is that actually... I don't know my pumps very well. I don't think it actually speeds it up outside of directly into a tank. So maybe that's my problem. It only goes at a certain speed through a single pipe. Which is fine, I suppose. Like, I'm pretty sure there's limits to how fast just general things can go. That's pumping another 1,000 per second. That's also still pumping 1,000. That means these should be going at a decent speed. Could probably even still push them faster. I mean, in fact, this isn't even outputting it fast enough. So yeah, the problem is these only output 1,000 a second, and really trying to speed it up any further than that doesn't actually help. Like, that one's not even going 1,000. What we could do, this would probably be better, is we're going to make this one go up. What am I doing there? Go, that's through there, that's through there. Could you imagine having 1,000 hours of this game and not having any idea how fluid mechanics work? Could you imagine? I can imagine very well. Okay, so that should probably fill that up faster. That's outputting 1,000 per second. Problem is, I just need bigger pipes. Would be my argument. This actually looks like it's going to be doing this. What I could do is also have like another tank, and then they feed into that. Even so, this does seem to have helped. They are getting through a lot faster. So let's try something. Let's just do a dumb thing, which I probably should have tried ages ago, but we're going to learn something today, people. What we're going to do is a storage all corners. Problem is these ones are just going slow. The theory I have is if we go cut that one out, put it there, directly to there. Okay, so now we have this pump going into here, this going into here. I don't worry about going to there. Okay, actually we've built it one too far away. That's disappointing. But in theory, these should be going... Well, okay, it does actually need to be connected to the corner. But this is putting 2,000 into it. So in that theory, I think we are actually doing more, maybe? So if we put another pump here, and we're learning, guys. We are learning today. And that's cool that that's going out that way, but what we want to do is grab one of these lines. I don't even know how we're going to do that. Is there even space for that? There's space for that. Right now the problem is that ain't going nowhere. And that just ain't good enough. If we put this out there... Oops. We connect it into a similar situation. In fact, let's just connect it into the same type of thing. These are going at 1,000. Well, that's not going at 1,000 at all. If something's happened to that one to stop it from pumping. Oh, it's probably going directly from there, that's why. Well then, okay, there's your solution. Pump that directly into there. I mean, see now they are going pretty quick. About 3,000 a second, and when these go, they go probably at 7,200. Yeah. And they're both filled at the same time, and those were almost empty. This actually will probably be filling the base up pretty nicely now. Why did it take me so long to figure this out? Because again, could you imagine playing this game for 3,000? Wow, how that number escalate. 2,000 hours? 2,000? 1,000 hours? And not understanding how fluid dynamics works. It'd be crazy. Absolutely ludicrous. And that's all good, but what if we made it even faster? Let's just really do dumb shit here. Now the problem is we're probably actually running out of filter frames, so thankfully I know the spider's got some. But for the first time in a while, these are actually being emptied out. And we can probably even wanted to take a little bit. I was going to say a gamble, but this isn't a gamble. I think it's already proven this is probably a better way to use this. Suck it out from there. Even probably upgrade these. At this point, we probably not make enough minerals, but that's okay. And the spiders that I was waiting for are here now. Oh, no, stop! Bad spider. So we're only going to add like another 200 frames in there. I don't want to add too much. It looks like actually purified water is being a problem now. Wonderful. That's exactly what you want to see. And I almost wonder if purified water is having literally the same problem everything else is having. So what we could do is that out there. Yes, I suppose that wouldn't work, would it? And it should be consuming water a little bit faster. Okay, so no, we are still struggling with water. Okay, so that's not too surprising. These have struggled with water for a while, I suppose. Yeah, that's really a big problem now, isn't it? But this has got plenty of water. So what we do is we move that, do this, and we can that. So I should feed that a little bit better. This will be making a lot of... Oh yeah, see this is the thing. Now we're actually getting to the position where there's no trains waiting, so it's actually filling up. I mean, yeah, there'll be a train here in a second, but because it's only just arrived. And with that, I expect everything to be being made pretty quick now. Is there no destination for this train? No, it just needed a little bit of help on the last little bit. You still need a few more frames, apparently. Interesting. As they say in speedrunning, save the frames. That's not what they're talking about, I know, but maybe they should. And these probably need to be upgraded as well, honestly speaking. We're going to need a lot more water, that's what I'm thinking. Like, just a lot more water. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a water chain over here. And we're just going to copy and paste something along the lines of this. That's a pretty good system. We do of course need water. Just put extra pipes in there because why not? Extra pipes never hurt anybody. Except for, you know, someone who's been hit with a pipe. I guess it hurts them. Righto then. So. Actually the one I wanted, and now that I look at it. So I think we've all enjoyed the extra water you got there for those brief moments. Don't count on it continuing. I mean, maybe you'll get some more water later, we'll see. And probably speed this whole belt transaction up. But meanwhile, I imagine this has fixed my gold. These constantly have sludge in them. That's good. Look at that, gold coming through. This is good. Why didn't I do this ages ago? Who bloody knows? Gold. Science. Science. Mmm, delicious. So the only thing that could make this even better is more gold and more science. That comes in for 37. That's just going to take... That's just going to be filled immediately. Off you go, buddy. Fluid mechanics. I think this was a good idea. It allows extra pumping to come in. Okay, so that's going to change the way I do pumps from now on, maybe. We'll see. But a lot of these bases should just be constantly fueled with the fury of the swarm. Which is, of course, what you should always call just a lot of trains. So let's go with that. See, this at one point, not too long ago, was actually all backed up with trains, like up to here. Now, trains just go where the hell they want. Okay, so I don't know where this train's taking me, but wherever... Oh, you know what? It's taking me exactly where I want to be. Handy! I believe this is a solder farm. So why are we not so worried about solder? Was I only worried about something else and not this one? You know what? I don't want to ask that question right now. Spent a long time worried about other solder. I forgot about this one. Yikes. But the good news is, a lot of this is actually... Oh, that's right, this train does the thing where it empties into here. As soon as that goes, next train comes in. We could probably even put another train on there. We'll see how everything goes for the next little while. We'll probably get another train there very soon. Okay, so problem we've got, we don't have a... Where are you taking? We really didn't need to. Okay, so what we want to do is probably take all these artifacts. I think we're going to have a shortage of artifacts, believe it or not. Which doesn't make me feel great. Is there anything that can speed these up? No. Oh, productivity? No, there's not really any productivity available. That's a damn shame. But we've got plenty of alien artifacts now. Don't know if we're going to have enough to finish off my things. Yes, got him. Said things. That's exactly what the word you should have used was. These can probably be all turned into ultimates. To really get those gems out there a bit faster. Could put them into productivity modules. Now that would be foolish. It would be actually, because I don't think we need productivity modules. Watch as these like descend into madness. Let's just upgrade the crystallizers. I don't know where you're going, but alright, buddy. Oh yeah! Okay, so speaking of which, what's going on here? Where's my titanium at? Titanium, despite all this extra sludge, is short at the moment. That's not what we wanted to hear. But do we have a lot of pinks still? We still have 35,000 pinks plus... Yeah, we've still got lots of pinks left. Probably do need to get titanium improved. Which I find interesting that it's not currently, because we've got a lot of titanium... Yeah? Oh yeah, 1 row of titanium. That's what I would call a lot of titanium. Come on, guys. Do I need to put a train stop there to... I feel like we could actually probably use a little bit more work on this. Output full. Yeah, I guess these aren't going quite as fast as they need them to go, are they? Okay. And I guess we are getting a lot more... Yeah, we got to boost titanium. I wonder if the sludge before... No, I don't know why it's gone slower, but that's okay. We don't need to worry about it. We just need to fix it. So some of those alien artifacts are going to continue building my shield devices. Quite frankly, no way I've got enough. Like we've still got 205. 205 divided by what? 2? 100. We still need like another 500 orange of these. So, look, alien artifacts are probably coming faster now. If we see any orange alien artifacts, though, we gotta grab them. That's just the rule now. Null's not really coming through much faster like I assumed it would. Not sure why that is. Oh, probably titanium's not helping. Okay. So, how do we fix some of these issues? Well, a couple of the issues will be fixed by not throwing away those. We're going to do a new train. But a good one, like a big fast train. Hell yeah. Did the spiders come back, or did I just not ever seen them back? I didn't ever seen them back. Cool. Yeah, I would have kind of was expecting a lot more stuff to be done now that the trains are going out a lot more frequently, but I don't think we've actually had quite the change I thought I was expecting. Sulfur, on the other hand, going good. Sulfur's pretty happy right now, and that should be hopefully full. Nope, it's not full. Why not? What are you guys doing? Tell you what you're not doing, being fast enough. Be faster. Boyo. We've run out of speed modules. Well, that's not making things faster. But more sulfuric acid will be coming along now, so that's good. Why is it slow? Or is it not slow, just a little bit backed up? Might be just a little bit backed up. And I don't think we would be too amiss by putting in another one of these lines. Wow, that would go amiss immediately, because that's water. Water is not mineral slag. I think I don't need to tell anyone that. I certainly hope I don't need to tell someone that. Oh gosh. Slag slurry's been turned into mineral sludge. Okay. Those trains are going a little bit faster. I would love it if they just were again faster still. But we will get that done very soon. Yeah, so I put another pump in there. Yeah, make it fast. Okay, now the problem with this is actually they're still moving too slowly, which is a bit impressive. So we're going to jump 2 tech levels up to go to ultimate assembly machines. And immediately it just consumes. It hungers. It's too hungry. We've messed up. Oh god. The machine god is upset. We have overfed the machine god. The machine god is now chonky AF. Such is the way of a chonky machine god. The Omni Sire has become the very large Omni Sire. Is it rude to fat shame a machine god? Probably. Probably shouldn't do that. The Chonkasire, as they like to call them. Okay. By now, I would assume... the Chonkasire, what? What am I even talking about anymore? I assume... Look, what is going wrong with nitinol? Is it just the fact that the titanium is trying to catch up? Okay, well that's not too surprising, I suppose. And this one line of titanium, despite being a really good line of titanium, if it's not getting the minerals in, it's rather disappointing. But what we are going to do is a new stop. And this stop's not going to be too far away from everything else, but it'll be okay. I'm just trying to think of new ways to fat shame the Omnisire. This is why I'll never be a good Adeptus Mechanicus. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I'll never be a good Adeptus Mechanicus. Fat shaming the Omnisire is probably the easiest one to pick up on right now, though. Wow! I almost got hit by that train twice. I panicked, almost got hit by the train, panicked again, almost got hit by it again. That is skill and precision, I tell ya. Okay, we're going to enable a train limit of 1. And we're going to mineral sludge drop 2. And then we're just going to put some pumps in there. And this one's going to go there. Like 190 is making an attempt, I acknowledge that, but 190 is a pathetic number. And we should be able to... Ooh. What have I done with my signals there? Oh, neat. That never got signaled properly. That is fantabulous. Okay, so let's fix those signals. Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't jam earlier. Oh wait, that's got to be the chain. Oh dear. Maybe that did jam a while ago and I just never noticed it. Okay. I acknowledge that you want to get your sludge out there. And I'm going to help you. Call me the Sludge Lord because I'm giving you sludge. It's weird. Alright, so anyway, more sludge is coming in. They're being pumped out. Could be pumped out faster, of course, if I put it in a tank, but probably fine like this. And sure enough, these are all running. Look at that. That's what I like to call getting the good stuff in. Getting the good stuff in. That's what I like to say. Yikes. But yeah, that's going to probably improve the titanium situation very soon. But could we improve it further? We could. Would it be wise? No. Also, trains run out of fuel. Is it that train? Is it my little sulfuric acid train? It is. It's fine. Okay, and we really just want to get another train in there. And just put it wherever the heck I want. Because trains are my... Oh gosh, what? No, I thought we were fine. What happened? I thought we'd solve crises like this. The crisis has returned. Like Emperor Palpatine, somehow the crisis has returned. Are we having acid problems? Is that... No? Oh, kind of actually. Yes. And I bet you I know where those acid problems have stemmed from. Sure enough, We got none. None of that green stuff. This should not have happened. Wow, okay. I guess we really do need to pick up aluminium from up here. Why are these not going? Interesting. Okay, somehow the crisis has returned, I suppose. I'm, of course, blaming Emperor Palpatine, because somehow he has returned. We don't quite know how it happened, because that's just good movie writing. Terrible start to that movie. I'm not even a huge Star Wars fan, but that was just a weird start. Somehow the Emperor has returned. What do you mean somehow? Like, do you not know? Not really. It's actually the writers doing it. You know what? Making fun of Star Wars movies, that's pretty easy. It's like... Should you even do it? Probably not. It's rude. Star Wars has feelings too, you know. I don't need that many pipes. Okay, so really we need to get the aluminium situation down, because if the aluminium situation is not good, then nothing's really happening. Because quite frankly, those green catalysts collapsing constantly is not a good thing. Certainly not something to be proud of. And this is the second time today that this happened. But what I'm going to do is an output priority that way. Because quite frankly, if the aluminium's coming through, then everything else will keep being made. But if the aluminium's not coming through, then quite frankly, ingots is not going to help us. Like, at all. Let's just speed these up. And not just slowing down your ingots is just not helpful to anyone. Okay, you can come on back, buddy. And you know what, we can go an extra layer of silver. Is it worth bringing aluminium from here? I mean, not right now, obviously. Express stack inserter, let's just really fill it up quick. Faster we fill it up, the better we are. Okay. Let's just go. I think it's great that you want to go all the way over there, but I really need a lot of minerals. Like, I need a lot. And without green catalysts, everything just kind of collapses. It is not super cool. Nope, no, 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 stop. Oh, that was close. Acid gas has built up quite to 150,000. That's disappointing. But I imagine once these all get going, that's going to drop rapidly. At least historically, that's what's happened. Crazy, you really don't need too much shortage of catalysts before that falls over, do you? I get that filled up a bit faster, so that way it can get emptied a bit faster. Okay, and it is not dropping yet. Oh, it is dropping now. 115k. Oh, I was kind of expecting to drop faster than that. Okay, that's fine though. And with that acid coming through, here it is all coming through. Slight oxygen problem, so that's okay. Once it starts burning through its things, it'll start fixing itself up. No, I didn't think I was going to be doing this manually, but here we are doing it manually. I know I could do it with an maybe I should just do it with an automatic. It'd be way faster, wouldn't it? Yeah. Way faster to just do this manually. That'll also give an oxygen line, which normally wouldn't be super required, but we're going to do it anyway. Oh, we've run out of pipes. No, we haven't, because we put all the pipes in there. Aha! I don't think that actually sped things up too much. Oh, no, it looks like it sped things up a bit. As I said, once the sulfur comes in a little bit more reliably, it'll all speed up again. They should all be running. Yeah, mostly. Mostly's not a great answer, though. Oops. That's going to make more acid. That's important. And then with that, we should be consuming more of this. And with that, we should be making more slurry. With that, we should be getting rid of these trains. Gonna take a second. See, these are all running, so that's definitely advantageous. These are all running. These are a little low on slurry. That's okay. I'll fix that up. As long as we're consuming the slurry that we're using, it'll get back into speed pretty quickly. I wonder if more catalyst frames are actually required for this. I feel like some more might not go too amiss. 100 was probably too many. If this goes for too much longer, what I might do is get a second catalyst train going. And the acid gas has been converted pretty nicely. That's more or less what I wanted. Turn those on, maybe even upgrade them to blues. Maybe even put that one to offset it, just so we can tighten that belt up just a tad. Maybe belt didn't need to be tightened. Whatever, we're here now. And sure enough, these are coming through more. Okay, that's good. And the train backlog is still there, frustratingly enough. Aluminium seems to be being created at a decent pace. Okay, we need to go get speed modules now. Science has got up to 20%. It probably would be faster if reasons. It'd be faster. I think we've got too many trains here. I don't think I need to tell anyone that. I think it's very obvious. That's interesting. We might... Can we get more minerals through here? Surely we can get more minerals through here. Yeah, everything looks pretty... I don't want to say saturated. Everything does look like it's going, so maybe not. Okay, speed modules. That's what we needed. probably also want to increase the acid gas going to that line. That would probably allow us to make more acid gas as well. I don't think these are going particularly well right now. But of course, if we have more acid gas coming out, now the acid gas is going away. That means it is going to be making more, and that's good. So I'm making little changes as you run through your factory and realize you've stuffed everything up. How are we going? Yeah, this is Big Red. Nope. This is Science Town. Why is that stopped? What is that supposed to be? Aluminium. To be fair, we know why aluminium stopped. It stopped because we don't have enough minerals coming through. And that'll be fixed. Hopefully. In fact, there's that mineral train there, I believe, is going down to the aluminium right now. So, cool. Now, speed modules are near here. I was hoping for 50% today. I don't know if that's plausible anymore, but we'll see. We are running a little bit low on production modules, so we'll grab those. I know we need some efficiency modules. 900 may have been a little bit too many. And I imagine this is short because... Why is that short? That doesn't make sense. That would be short at all. Unless, of course, green catalysts ran out. And then all of a sudden that changes the whole story again, doesn't it? Green catalysts probably ran out. Does seem to happen a lot. But what we might need to do, I was like, we don't need to do this, but actually, you know what? I think we do. Green catalysts running out does actually impact me quite a lot. Because it craps up everything, like resins and... That uranium train, I don't even know what it's doing anymore, but, you know, it seems happy. Who am I to tell a train it can't be happy? I'm not a bad person. I'm kind of a bad person, but not in that way. Field farms aren't really doing much. That probably needs to be fixed as well, but I'm not doing that now. Green catalysts are up here. Okay. Aluminium is being crafted here? Is it? No, hang... Gosh. Okay, I think I see why aluminium's screwed. It's sulfuric acid again, would you believe it? Honestly, yeah, kind of these days. Okay. I'm getting to the point of believing that, honestly. We'll do this in purple. Because we have purples on hand. Did you need to autosave and eat that command? Because that's what you did. I found it very rude. I'm not expecting a formal apology, but I would appreciate a formal apology. Like, I'm not expecting it, that's what I'm saying. But I would like it. And we're just going to chuck that there as well. No, stop. What are you doing? Okay. I know that was my fault, but it doesn't make me feel any better about it. Why is that not doing the automatic thing that everything else does? Like red belts go automatic. Why does purple belts not do it? Blue belts do it. Is it because they're like a mod thing and the mod just doesn't know how to deal with modded belts? Gosh, if that was the case, that'd be frustrating. So this belt is way longer than it needs to be. I acknowledge that. But also, I don't care. Okay. And then we just go like this. And just put a... There we go. They'll fill that up with aluminium faster. And then, hopefully, just get green catalysts sorted out faster, because this is ridiculous right now. If we like this. Doesn't even need to turn as much anymore. We go even faster than that, we bloody can, and we bloody will. Okay. So that's good. My trains are... Oh, that's actually going down. That's good, which means the acid's probably going up. And where's this going? Here. What does this make? I don't even know what that makes. What should be the case? Sorry, I missed the context on that. And I'm very confused when I make an actual point. Doesn't happen often, you see. Oh, yeah, see, this was the resins. Okay, we needed that sorted out. And we will speed up the... Ah, that does... Okay. What a guess. So modded belts don't do the automatic undergroundy thing. Interesting. It's almost a reason not to use them. I know it sounds silly, but it's just like, ugh, they don't work the way I need them to work. Why use them? Like a spoiled child, I admit, but... You know, taking my ball and going home, as they say. Okay, so that should... The extra aluminium coming through shouldn't mean that resin doesn't become a problem as much. Okay, good. And that's filling these up, which is good, which means the menthol, or menanol, or whatever the hell it's called, is being produced. Everything's going a little bit better. Great. Now I do need to fix another problem, which has been concerning me ever since I found out about it. So not that long, but long enough. Which is... See, that train's not really going anywhere either, because it's not really making much. So we need to get rid of these in a more effective manner than what we're currently doing. And the best way to do that is to get acid. Now we've got the acid there, which... But the wastewater just being burnt away, and I wonder if all of a sudden I made a mistake on that. Because we would love that wastewater to exist. So we might do an overflow valve there. One of those great moments where I was like, I don't need this much acid. You know what? Acid would be pretty good. Let's just do that. Get more acid through there. Which we can create more acid here. And hopefully just make things a little bit better for myself. I don't have any too much acid being there, so yeah, that's probably good. Could expand more things. What's this? Just notice this. What's going on over here, guys? This is one of those bases. I forgot I even had this. Okay, let's put a radar here just to make sure that doesn't happen again. Boop, done, radar. What's going on here? We need more acid gas, apparently. We also apparently need more aluminium, so, you know. Acid is... The catalysts are going in there, that's good. The acid gas, there's a lot of acid gas in here, but no catalysts. Maybe we really need to have a catalyst train, like a second catalyst train. Might not be a bad idea, honestly. Oh, there's an orange alien artifact. I needed those. Hopefully I don't need to... I like how the one alien artifact I didn't pick up was the one I actually said, oh, I need that. That's just typical, isn't it? Alright, cool. Only pinks. I got plenty of pinks. And hopefully... Oh yeah, that'd be right. Nope. We've got 23, so we are making a few more of them. We need more substrate dishes. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that'd be a problem. We need more alien bacteria. Interesting. And for that we need to get rid of some nutrient pulp. Interesting. Okay. Hopefully while all this is happening my rockets are going well, because I'm going to need to launch still a lot more rockets. I don't know the exact number, but it's still a lot. And I'm aware that line is saying that it's out of fuel, but it is this, and that's just slowing down things I don't really care about right now. Rockets are coming in slowly. Mostly being stopped by green circuits right now, which is amazing. Not green circuits, blue circuits. Which is fantabulously amazing. Mostly because of resin production, but that should be getting itself resolved relatively soon. So that's okay. Cool. Progress. And a lot. They are a very dangerous animal, I know. I am very well aware of an a lot. I don't know if that joke works as well in a verbal sense, but yes, I am very well of an a lot. They are very dangerous. I find it scary a lot. Okay, so trains. We need another train. As is foretold in legend, where a man would request another train. Also, it appears that my trains are probably lost in limbo hell right now. So, let's go get 10 trains. Because there'll be 10 trains around. I don't know where they are, but they'll be around. Yep, there they are. Found them. And we are just going to put, like, all the trains except... Is that really the best way to do that? Probably not. I don't actually want 10 trains, guys. I was just wanting to find the trains. Please do not give me 10 trains. You know what? Fine. We'll take 3 trains. I don't care anymore. Okay, so green catalysts seem to be screwing up my base a lot, while I have a better supply of them now, which is good. Happy about that. Run too far. We do need them to be more consistent. So at some point that train will come back. It is currently a kilometer away. That's okay. Important thing is the train's coming back and there is more than enough to sustain the train, as they say. Okay, so let's just copy that train first off. And we can put just a higher level onto it, that's fine. Ah, jeez. We need to do that manually, huh? Whatever. Now, I think it's very important that we don't do almost exactly what we did there. What I would like to do is have it so if two trains are waiting there because somehow they actually got their shit together, somehow, I didn't predict that at any time soon, then we'll be okay. So we want some aluminium and we want some silver. Really? You're gonna do this to me? Okay. Oh, it did fix itself. Oh, never mind then. No, it didn't. Is 1,000 enough? Or should we go to 2,000? Go to 2,000. That way it doesn't need to replenish as much. Admittedly, that might cause problems in another way, but that's alright. That is true. I mean, spelling mistakes do change the way that the English language is written, or to know in English, just language in general. It's how we get those evolutions of language. I mean, I find that kind of amazing, except I do fight against it when people are like, I want to spell the word this way. I'm like, no. My armor supports 250. If anything, I need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. I needed 250. I had too many. But yes, my armor does support 250 bots. Do I need 250 bots? No. But do I like them? Yes. Man, that train comes up real close to its ass. It's just like, I'm here. Actually, I've just realized that was a mistake. Because a lot of these are set up to only hold 1,000 anyway. So, whoops. That's fine. It'll figure itself out. Not all of them are set up that way, so maybe it'll be fine. Meanwhile, we only have one train there, so that's exciting, and enough sludge to pretty much fill that train up. Excellent. Oh, but it runs out right at the end, damn. But it's okay. Because that is also going to mean that everything is actually going a lot better still. Now, we do need to worry about the sulfuric acid problem. Hopefully the green catalysts have been supplied. We do need to get more acid gas in there, which shouldn't be a problem. I know where we can find more acid gas, I'm pretty sure. The fun thing about my armor is it doesn't actually have any roboports in it. It's just got a lot of roboport controls, area expanders, and that's it. It doesn't actually have... And it's got no recharges, because it doesn't need them. So I think that's super nifty. I just think it's neat, as they say. My wife just shouted, who says it? The answer is Marge Simpson. It's a meme. I don't think she knows that meme. She doesn't. She admitted it. She's informed me that she's a simple girl. Well, yeah, I don't want to make fun of my wife on stream. It's alright, she makes fun of me on stream all the time. I tell her she's just come on Discord and I'll have her in some point so she can make fun of me live. But she doesn't want to. Which I both appreciate and I'm disappointed by. Because I think it'd be a blast. Not that she plays Factorio, so I think that's really the main problem there. Okay, so we're going to get another line of acid gas into here. And that should hopefully fix the problem with... Oh, we're going to have worm problems now. Back away, back away! Okay. Yeah, that's probably true too, Gims. So if we... Oh, we just need to go down a little bit further. Okay. I don't think Marge Simpson was talking about anything to do with Factorio, though. That would be the weirdest crossover, though. Like, I don't even know how the heck that would work. Have I gone straight past the... No, I haven't even reached it. Wow, okay. I thought I was way closer. Clearly not. I remember this place. This was when I used to, like, fight to try... There were a bunch of worms here, and I was, like, fighting the worms to try and get these pipes laid out. I got there eventually, but God, it was a bit of a nightmare. Probably shouldn't have been doing what I was doing in the first place. And... that... We'll connect that extra acid gas into here. Should hopefully... result in more... How much does it take per second? 1,006. I'm gonna do that. I hope that might help. Who knows if it does? We're gonna give it a go anyway. Again, could you imagine playing this game for 1,000 hours and not understanding the liquid physics? Yeah, it probably would require some extra pumps. It would make it a little bit more efficient, but it gets there. Eventually. Simpsons did it with a really good episode of South Park. Like... I really loved the concept though, where it's like it was actually something that the South Park writers had problems with. That they would like come up with a great idea for an episode and they're like, ah, Simpsons already did this joke. And just the idea of just how the heck do you beat them at this? And then just sort of going, well, you know, you can't. Which was the eventual conclusion. You can't actually beat Simpsons. You've been running for so long. Hello. Thank you. I have been provided with snacks. Life is good once more. Okay, so... that's going alright. This one's actually pretty full. If I make that go down one more. But this was designed that it should actually have enough to do a full loop of everything. Looks like we've had a slight problem with... really? A slight problem with that, but... more or less, this lineup should be completely full of things, as long as it's got enough filters. And it does alright actually. I like this setup. It's a nice little tileable setup. Okay. There's a few places we might probably be better off with a few extra filters. Generally, it's... see, this one here probably needs an extra filter or two. So let's just make a couple extra filters. Remember, rightly, these are actually a pain to build. You've actually got to build them. You know what? New plan. We're gonna do dumb shit here now. We probably need to power it. And filters. Oh, it also needs regular... ah! It needs regular plates. And so it's going to need a few more plates. No, it doesn't. It just needs those to be taken. What am I doing? What have I gone? Where have I gone wrong with my life? Right, the part where I thought the best idea would be to do this. Actually, you know what? That was a pretty good idea. That went real fast. Okay, great. And now we've got some filters. That maybe didn't go quite how I expected it to go, but it did work. That's going to produce a little bit more acid gas and hopefully deal with this a bit better. In fact, it has, like almost immediately. That's going well. We do have problems with crystals though. Really? Genuinely surprised on that. I thought we had the crystals well under control. What's wrong with crystals? Not enough crystal seeding, huh? Oh man, now all of a sudden it's very awkward about what I just did with all that, those geodes, huh? Could have kept those, they would have been useful. That's alright, we can keep the future ones, I suppose. Okay, so let's keep the future seeding. I know people keep telling me don't just vent stuff because you can, like actually think about it. I'm like, yeah, but meh. And every time it bites me in the ass, like literally every single time, it goes badly for me. And you're like, well, clearly you'd learn your lesson. And then that just like really awkward base of like, not really. Not really. I've never really learned a lesson in my life. You'd think I would by now, but no. That just messed up there. I think I've just connected two things in the same pipe. Ah, mistake. Oh wait, I didn't have alt on? What the heck? Crystal slurry. This is an absolute nightmare of pipes. And there was nothing that could have been done to prevent this. You know, aside from being a better Factorio player. Aside from, you know, that. Trains could have fixed this problem, I know. But I was like, you know, how often do you need a train for that? Always is the actual answer. Trains would have prevented this, I know. Turns out everything could have... Being a better Factorio player would have prevented it. Trains would have prevented it. There was a million ways that could have prevented this bullshit from existing. But I'm just going to blame... I'm going to blame society. That's the way I'm going to go with this. And then everyone goes, ooh, that's real clever. Barrels on belts. Oh my god, yes. I had a base once, just base Factorio. And that was basically the way I dealt with water being a mile away. And it was a thing that I did. That's crystal seeding. That's the wrong stuff. But I loved it. And maybe that's... Yeah, I don't need you anymore. Thanks for coming anyway. Yeah, so it was just this long belt with just barrels being put on it. It was so many barrels. And I thought this is the best way to do this. I can't imagine... was it before fluid wagons? Yes, I believe it was before fluid wagons. But it might not have been. These days I just built a real long pipe. I mean, obviously that's what I would do these days. God. This is one of those things. Clearly, the problem is the person, not the game. Fluid wagon's the best invention. No, there are so many other great inventions in this game. This game has just improved in leaps and bounds since I started it. And I mean, I think that's... Everyone acknowledges that as well. Like, this game is the very essence of, like, you know, what early access can do for a game. I know it wasn't in early access like that, but it really was. The train is not blocking anything. The train was only designed to carry sulfur from one place to another. and that is not currently needed. But you know what? If aluminium gets back under control, it probably will be. So, yeah, let's go fix that now. It's not a very clever train design, but you know, what do you expect from me? It was an emergency train. So the only thing it was carrying was sulfuric acid, so that way I could make more glass. Because that's a sentence that makes sense. And it was called... Station was called something silly like cheating acid drop. I could probably even actually get charcoal into that line. Probably wouldn't even be difficult. Probably could just do it like this. And just get some chalk, as is the official name for it. I know I could do it with splitters, but I'm not doing it with splitters. Refuses to elaborate. Whatever the heck the rest of that meme is. Oh, is it stuck? Because that's pretty funny. So yeah, no, the train actually just coasted into where it needed to be, which I thought was pretty cute. I just thought, you know what, let it ride. If the train coasts into it, I mean, you know, who am I to tell it no? Or where to go, or say it's only dreaming. Whole new world, basically. Okay, so bacteria needs to be slightly better than it is currently, because we are needing more of it. Now the main problem is that these fruits are too much fruits. So we're going to do an overflow valve. Let's not be too scared about it. People use them all the time. Now the question is, do you clarify nutrient pulp? I literally don't know. Let's find out. Do not clarify nutrient pulp. Okay, do you flare stack nutrient pulp? I'm sure you do not flare stack nutrient pulp. You do not flare stack nutrient pulp. Okay, here's the tough question. What do you do with nutrient pulp? Because clearly I can't do either of those. I know I can, like, refine it into fuel oil. Yeah, exactly, but I'm very lazy. Refining it really the best thing I can do with it. And the trees, we're already doing that with a lot of... Refine it into fuel oil, and then you burn the fuel oil, but that's just power. Okay. So these are using nutrient pulp. What we might do is maybe a top-up valve. Yeah. And then bring it into the fish. That's probably the smart answer. Put it in the fish, they say. In fact, I think it might already be going to the fish. It's already going into the fish, okay. Could flare the fuel oil, yeah, but that'd need a gas refinery. Now the good news is these look like they're going again. And... how can I build a gas refinery with what I carry around? I would need some electronic circuits. Make sure there's no nutrient pulp coming in through a different way. See if I did this slightly differently. Okay, well here's the next thought. That's full. That's fine. I don't even know if I use this nutrient pulp for anything really. This was how I originally made lubricant. I don't know why I decided to make lubricant out of fish. That sounds pretty jank. It would certainly do the job, though, wouldn't it? Alternatively, I'm sure I'm actually already doing this. Overflow valve. I mean, why not just pump it up there? Or just build a gas refinery. Let's do that. What are those hands? Aha, shrug. But no body. Oh god. Okay. Let's make a gas refinery. Let's not be a coward. I mean, I love being a coward. It's literally one of my favorite things to do, but we've got enough to do 2 gas refineries. Let's do that. And let's do some steam turbines. No, do we even want steam turbines? No, not really. We're just going to flare it. There we go, there's a face. That's a terrifying face, Gims. I love it. What is that? I don't even know. It's pretty good. Okay, so let's go back to my biters, which are actually up here. No, I went too far by mistake. It's a mimic. Oh, I see it now. Yes! Love mimics. Okay, yep, that's cool. I respect a mimic. But the mimics do not respect me. Such is the way of a mimic. Refineries. Where the hell are they in my inventory? There they are. Nice. I was enjoying watching the speed run of ADDQ where the guy was saying like, get the Iron X, that way if you make a mistake it's easier to fix. And I thought that's the level of speed run that I want to be involved in. One where they count on making mistakes. Okay, so nutrient pulp into fuel oil, and that's probably the cheapest one. And then just flare them. I know it's not efficient, but that's what I'm doing. Double flare stacks. There we go, just burning fuel oil, that's how you take care of it. And that'll mean the fruit gets processed faster. And that fruit's really going to get processed faster. That's a cute one. The important part is that screw the environment. That's the important part of all this we're going to take away. The environment did this to itself. And that should mean more alien bacteria, which means more other stuff being made. That's good, that's where we want to be. We need the alien bacteria, we don't really care about the fruit. Great, that's good. I'm happy with that. Happy enough anyway. Okay, so science is at 21%. I was really hoping for 50% today, but it's fine. Aluminium coming through. Is aluminium going fast? Not really. Actually, what we could do is what we've done on all the other ones of these, which is chuck productivity modules into them, and then chuck speed beacons. Oh yeah. I still love the reveal when you're working on puffers for the first time. You do all the work, and then you're just like, what is that sound? See, I didn't know about that, so I was listening to like Lonely Island, and it was just fart sounds. I'm like, this seems appropriate for Lonely Island. And then I pressed pause on it because I was doing something. I was like, the fart sounds have not stopped. That's the game? And that was entertaining to me. Because I definitely did not expect that. And then of course, like every time I play the sounds, like whenever friends are around, like, hey, look, listen to what sound this makes. And they're like, why does it do that? I'm like, I don't know. It just does. 'Cause that's what they thought would be a good idea, I suppose. Where are you going? I don't think those needed speed modules, but okay. Crystal seeding, still slow. I feel like we're going to need to... I guess that's already being done for that sole purpose. Oh, that doesn't look good. That is already being done for that sole purpose. Interesting, okay. So we just need to figure out where to find more shards. Geodes, rather. That's slowing down my aluminium. Now, aluminium's doing okay. It could, of course, be doing better than okay. Put productivity modules in there. Maybe that'll make things a little bit better. Yeah, because an extra 4% productivity will really improve things. What I could do is just really speed up that one. And just to make sure things never go the wrong way, just pump that all out of there. Great. Well, aluminium is coming in, I guess, when it feels like it, which is not often. A lot of that could just be because I've tried to improve green catalysts, but that is essential. And really, why is that slowed down again? I thought we had that all under control. I swear to God, if this is not going, it is. It looks like it stopped recently, though. Or rather, it looks like it was refilled recently. Okay. New plan. We're going to do another few stacks of these over here. Apparently we don't have enough acid gas. And that will not suffice. Or the other problem could be... Let's have a look at some things actually before we jump into conclusions. Before that, how are we going with these things? We have 322 of them, we need 400 of them. Still need a lot of orange alien artifacts. Okay, well I'm pretty sure we're making them still. Really should just bust down a lot of this. A lot of that's actually just broken down stuff that I've replaced at some point and then never gone to fix again. Sulfuric acid is full there, which is super great, but why is it? I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Now that I was expecting to be almost full by now, but... Well, the good news is the green catalyst drop is not required. That's nice. I think maybe the requirements for this one being replenished are a little low. Gosh, I should have seen that train was going to go for me. Oh, it's 1,000. So we must just have shortage of acid gas. Okay, well, a shortage of acid gas, that's easy to manage. Because you just gotta build that facility again, which is super easy to do. Because we've made them before, and we can make them again. Now, of course, with what I've just done here, that might cause a little bit of a problem, but that's alright. Why is that going to cause a problem? I've completely forgotten what my reasoning for that was. Oh yeah, because we don't actually have the water, but we can blast a hole for the water, that's not a problem. Hang on. Slag slurry full, slag slurry full. Acid full? Why is that backing up, exactly? Sulfuric acid, okay, because this is backed up. Oh, it's backed up something fierce. Okay, so because we've got a lot, we're going to do this as only an overflow situation. That's not how that works. Okay, so overflow that way, and we're going to put in a few clarifiers. Maybe 4? Probably what's happened there is because we're making so much more acid, it's actually kind of causing a problem, which is kind of funny. Like, the problem is we're managing sulfuric acid too well now. Wow, I almost flexed the wrong way on that one then, huh? Actually, what I might do is put this over here. Same concept though. That's going to be overflow only. Yeah, they can't overflow filters because right now the problem is they need to have everything going to be able to do them again. So once they get the sulfuric acid out of the way, they'll be able to pick them up again, and it'll actually be a lot better. So it is a problem at the moment, but it'll fix itself up once it starts working again. Probably. Still a lot of sulfuric wastewater, huh? Damn, I didn't really think it was going to be that big a problem, but I guess we have started producing a lot more acid, and that is what's... I'm just repeating what I already know. I always lose the overflow valves, okay. Okay, and then these, once they start going again because they're being consumed, see, everything starts working once it actually is working. I'm struggling a lot with all that sulfuric acid though. I'm sure it'll manage. And the mineral sludge is coming back in, and the backlog of trains is reduced again, so that's good. Now, how are we doing for time? We've got another 5 minutes or so. Okay, so for my last 5 minutes, turns out we don't actually need more acid, so I can abandon that plan, which is nice. It's nice to abandon a plan. This crystal slurry, which is super cool, and we all love it. I wanted to come down here. Come down to here. Where's it going at the moment? I think this is the moment going to these filters, and that's cool and all. That's not where I want it. Yeah, that's not where I want it at all. So I'm going to get a pump. Maybe the idea about having the trains for this wasn't a bad idea, but hey, we're still here. Okay, and I think this one is an oh, actually, it's not too bad. Run into a little bit of a problem there, but we're still okay. Ah, shark belt got me again. The plastic belt got me. Then we're almost there. We are almost in Gravy Town. Remember the rules of Gravy Town. When you're in Gravy Town, you always ask for seconds. Even if you don't like gravy, that's not the point. You're in Gravy Town, you don't want to offend them. The gravy people are murderous. They will gravy murder you. Dumb joke. Okay. And I think I'm almost where I want to be with this. At this point, that should be near full. That'll make lots of crystal seeding. Go on, do it. Don't be a coward. And that should make a lot of aluminium as well, once the crystal seeding gets its shit together. And that very well may have taken crystal slurry from the filters from up there, which is actually good because I don't really need that as much so long as these filters go. Oh, we're gonna have... Oh, that's filling up. It's destination full, which means we could do another train line somewhere if it needed it. I think gold is fine now, though. Yeah, everything's pretty much okay. So my other options are just build more stuff. Productivity module up there, get that faster. And this should be... Oh, it's still needing a lot of the crystal seeding, but that should be coming in now. Like, yeah, you can see the crystal seedings coming in. They are mostly all running. One of them may not be, but who knows, we've got no radar down there. So we'll put a radar down there just to make sure we can really see what's going on. What we carry these radars around for. I mean, we built too many of them by mistake anyway, so we might as well use them. Crystal seeding is still an issue, but it'll get there over time. Maybe it won't. Maybe we just need to filter more crystal seeding. More crystal seeding, mayhaps? Sulfuric wastewater is really struggling as well, so... More everything. I mean, that is actually the correct answer, isn't it? But now, with aluminium picking up once more... I guess aluminium's going to here, doesn't it? It is needed for red circuits. Okay, crystal seeding needs to go crazy. That's okay, we can make crystal seeding go crazy. And then that might be it for the day. So we haven't quite done what I wanted to do today, but then again, name a session of any Factorio game where you've actually done what you wanted to achieve. It's harder to do than you'd think. And I believe the spiders were around here, weren't they? No, they went. I sent them up there again. Well, that was on me. So that puts the purified water in there. That's good. Then we need the crystal slurry. Gotta get them delicious crystals. Delicious crystals have been provided. The deliciousness. More crystal seeding, yes please. Okay, I love that you're here. I love your enthusiasm. You're not the one that I wanted though. Back the first time I did SeaBlock, this is how I did all my filters. I hand fed every single one of them with 3 filters each. I'm not doing that generally. This is why I do the initialization boxes, but I am going to do it for these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is what I did for the whole run for all my filters. It took a while. And I was like, if only there was a better way. Yeah, probably do better. Alright, see you later. Thanks for coming. It's always important to thank your spiders. Now, the crystal slurry is being manufactured once more. We probably need more water. We need more water, that's alright. That is, as they say, an easy enough fix. Charcoal filters do produce more sulfuric wastewater, and it makes it a positive reaction, and that's why some people do it. But I mean, honestly, it's probably not a bad idea if you're wanting more positive stuff. Hello. But oh, I haven't even touched those last ones. Thank you. Popcorn. When did you make that? Oh wow. Well, even more reason to quit the stream for now. Well, with that, I've been given popcorn and more snacks. I just really remembered now that I hadn't eaten my previous snacks. So, I got some snacks for days right now. Life's good. Uh, thank you everyone for watching today. It's been a little bit of a fixing everything up day, but I think we'll get some stuff done. Like, these destinations are full. These tanks are full, so when the trains need to be in the way, they'll just... So probably what's happening actually is the trains are where they need to be. And there's not a lot of traveling happening right now, which is good, because let's see this train fill up. It's going to be, like, these are just full completely. And the second that train's needed anywhere, it will be good. Sleep good, snack safe, and remember, don't snack while sleeping. The words to live by, Gims. Thank you everyone for watching. If you've enjoyed today and you're not currently following, please give a follow. I'd appreciate it, and it's a good way to know when I'm online if you're just browsing around Twitch wondering who to watch. If you are interested in watching old videos, you can find them at youtube.com/SeiferKatt. What are they patting? Like some sort of animal girl. Yeah, anyway, sorry. I was looking at a meme. Emoji. Whatever. As I was saying, yeah, so you can find old episodes of this on YouTube. They are a little bit far behind, so, you know, but they get there. They get there in time. So that's where you can find old episodes and see how all this disaster came to happen in the first place. And personally, I like watching them. Yeah, it's fun. Narcissistic watching my own videos? Maybe. But yeah. What else? What else is going on? You can also join my Discord if you want. There is currently not really anyone there, but if you want to get in touch with me outside of the stream, it's probably the best way to do it, honestly, because I'm usually around Discord anyway. If I'm working, I'm around there somewhere. And so it's a good way to get in touch with me if you need to or want to. And if you want to, like, answer some questions about the stream outside of the stream, it's a good way to do it. So if I need to poll someone going, hey, what roguelike should I play? It's a good way to do it. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. It'll be... Let's see, today is Monday, next time I stream will be Thursday, so it'll be 2 more nights. So I won't stream tomorrow, I won't be streaming the next day, but I'll be streaming the day after that. So if you're around, I'll see you then. Take care, everyone. Just gonna save real quick.